Liar started now. And
All right, let's do it.
who's our most recent winner?
Probably Combs.
That would be me.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that being said, Combs, you will start off first. So, our first one here is over 250 million people have a hunting license in some states. Excuse me. Sorry. No.
Wait, what?
In the United States?
I started reading the next clue. Sorry.
Oh.
Over 250 million people have hunting license. Sorry. My bad. I didn't put a space between the two. I don't know how. I guess I put them right next to each other. In some states, parachuting is considered a competitive sport. Okay. Then third and last but not least, boxing wasn't a legal sport until 1901. So we've got over 250 million people have a hunting license in the U.S. In some states, parachuting is considered a competitive sport, and boxing wasn't legal until 1901. Combs, you are first, sir. Take it away.
Well, my favorite subject in school was always math. And there's only like 300 million people in the United States, so I'm pretty sure 250 million of them don't have hunting licenses. And then parachuting being a sport is an interesting one, but I do know that boxing was illegal for a long time. So I'm going to go with the boxing was not a legal sport until 1901.
Yeah, Combs, White is starting to get a little tricky on these. So it's probably 2.5 million people have a hunting license. You just took out the decimal point or added a zero because 25 million sounds a little bit more reasonable. Parachuting as a sport, I remember playing a game on Super Nintendo where you jumped out of an airplane and you had to like paraglide through these rings and stuff like that.
That was Sonic, wasn't it?
No, it was like no, it was
Sonic.
It was some parachuter game but I feel like the boxing one is correct, but just for validity of the game, I got to go with the parachute one just because that sounds the most reasonable.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, starting off the night, 1-0 is BC. Boxing wasn't a legal sport until 1901. I did this list a week ago, so I don't remember the exact number of people who have a hunting license, but it was over 100 million, I believe.
There's no way it's over 100 million.
I will go fact check that and make sure, but it was a very, very, very high number.
That is
it was a crap ton.
Honestly, 25 million is probably a high number, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Well,
that's a lot of people.
No, because
I'll check it, but I know it was quite a bit, and I could be way off. It could be somewhere around 10, 15, 20, but I'm pretty sure it was a high number whenever I saw it on the website or whatever. All right, so we'll get into our next one here. Combs starts off the night 1-0.
Pilot Wings. Yeah, that was a great game for Super.
Oh yeah,
Super.
I remember that game.
Alrighty, so Buck, you'll start this one off here for us. First fact is athletes playing with a white sports ball that have brown eyes see the ball better than people who have colored eyes. So if your eyes are brown and you're playing a sport with a white ball, baseball, golf, whatever it may be, you see the ball better with brown eyes than you do with colored eyes, okay? Next, the first ever British sports broadcast was yacht racing. Yacht racing. Next, over 50,000 tennis balls are used at Wimbledon every year.
Ooh.
So we've got, if you have brown eyes, you see a white sports ball better than colored eyes. The first ever British sports broadcast was yacht racing, and over 50,000 tennis balls are used at Wimbledon every single year.
So the ball thing kind of makes sense just because like I have light color eyes and Cindy has light color eyes, and it is hard for us to see like just like the sunlight hurts our eyes. So we always have to wear like eye black or sunglasses or something to that effect.
That's just because you're a redhead and gingers don't see well in the light.
Well, but Cindy's not a ginger, and she can't see at all in the sun.
Ginger just don't do well with the sun at all.
Yeah. So, but there also is a reason why softball switched to yellow balls to make it easier to like see. So I got to go with the tennis ball ones simply because like I always see them like, oh, that ball sucks, and they hit it. So I got to go with the tennis balls.
Yeah, I don't think that the color of your eyes really matter. I think it's about the way your eyes are structured. Some people have better vision than others, so I think that that's what matters there. And if I was gonna go first, I would have went with this one too. I think that the first British broadcast was yacht racing, because yacht racing is actually huge,
Right.
huge in Europe. So I'm gonna go with yacht racing.
Yeah, it was definitely a toss-up
All right.
between those two, I think.
And the correct answer is athletes playing with a white sports ball that have brown eyes see the ball better than people with colored eyes. So Trevor Bauer gets his first point of the night.
I wonder what the science is behind that.
Yeah,
I
that's
have no
interesting.
clue. I think it has to do with like the color of something, because like the white color in your eyes is,
Why?
brown is a
what
darker
color eyes do
color,
you
so
have?
maybe it just sticks out more. I have no clue what the science is behind it, but I don't
Wyatt,
know.
what
They said
color
it was
eyes do
true.
you have?
I have blue eyes, I believe. Blue or green. One or the other.
Okay.
I don't remember off the top
I
of
was
my
gonna say,
head.
if you have brown eyes, we're gonna get together and see who hits a curveball better.
Well, I can't hit a baseball to save my life, so I'm just starting off into golf. And today, actually, my driving net came in, and I spent 10 minutes outside and didn't miss a single ball in 10 minutes. So I was pretty proud of myself. Then I went back out 10 minutes later and hit for 5 minutes and couldn't make contact worth a crap. So we're still working on it. We're fine tuning things, but we're getting there. We're getting there for sure.
Joke's on you. Wyatt only hit 2 balls that first 10 minutes.
Tori
Exactly.
says you're racist because you favor colored eyes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. All right. So, Combs, you'll start this one off next. And it is golf was banned in Australia from 1952 to 1972. All right. Next is Wade Boggs only ate chicken on game days. The third one is the oldest trophy in pro sports is the World Series pennant.
The World Series pennant. I don't think
Sorry.
it's...
In U.S. pro sports. My apologies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the oldest trophy in sports is the Stanley Cup. I think that, as I try not to get excited as Wilson Contreras just homered off of Leicester. But anyway, I think that the Stanley Cup is the oldest in sports. I think, man, baseball is such a superstitious sport. And for Wade Boggs to only eat chicken on game days means he ate chicken a lot. Because 162 games, that means he's eating chicken like 5
and
days
I'm sure
a week.
he ate it in the off season too. So,
all right, and what was the first one?
The first one was golf was banned in Australia from 1952 to 1972.
Man,
over gambling purposes. I'll even go a little deeper on the fact. There were people throwing too much money involved with gambling.
Now that makes me think. Great. I'm gonna go with Wade Boggs only ate chicken on game days. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna stick with baseball because I think that was he was like back then superstition was everything. I mean,
Washing socks.
So
gloves,
I'm going with that one.
Yeah, I think it's the Wade Boggs thing as well. I think the oldest trophy in sports is actually the American Cup. So with that being said, by process of elimination, I'm going to have to go with golf was banned in Australia, even though I don't think that's right.
All right. With that being said, Combs gets the point, starting off 2-1.
Yeah.
And 0 on the night is our score. Trevor Bauer with 1, of course. Buck, got to bring up the
Buck,
rear
you
here,
suck
man.
at this game, man.
No, you just get the easy ones.
Damn you give him the easy ones.
All right, here we go. The next one. Buck, you'll start us off on this one. Horse racing, ironically, was invented by a cow farmer. Okay. Next one, the highest score on a par 4 is a 37. The highest score on a par 4 is a 37 on a PGA tour. I'll even explain that.
Okay.
And then since 1969, the world record long jump has only been broken once. So we have Horse racing was invented by a cow farmer. The highest score on a PGA par 4 is a 37, and since 1969, the world record long jump has only been broken once.
So I feel like the long jump one is completely false because we see records getting broken every year. And then I'm gonna have to go with the the cow farmer invented horse racing because that's how auto racing got started, was when moonshiners they would race their cars to get away from the cops, yada yada yada. So I'm gonna go with the cow farmer just because they're always on horses and they're like, hey, my horse is faster than yours, that type of thing.
So we got the cow farmer. Man, I actually think it's the go through them again one more time for me, Wyatt. I think it's the last one.
Buck chose the cow farmer that invented horse racing, so that one's off the board. But the two you have left is the highest score on a par 4 in the PGA is 37.
Yeah.
And the next one is, since 1969, the world record long jump has only been broken once.
Yeah, so I feel like it's the world record one because I don't think that the golf one, because I think there's a certain point in golf where I can't remember what it is. I think it's like 10 under par on a hole, you're done. Like you go away. And so I'm definitely I'm going with man. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one.
I think the golf answer was 47 if I remember right. I feel like I've heard that.
No, you stop after a certain time and you go and it's just like that's the lowest score you can get.
Since neither of you chose golf, I'll go ahead and tell you that that's wrong. The highest score is I believe it was an 18.
Okay.
On a par 4. But with that being said, this could be the end of the game.
It's not.
Or the Buck Nasty turnaround.
It is the Buck Nasty turnaround.
And with that being said, the winner for tonight's game is BC, Brandon Combs.
Congratulations, man.
It is true that since 1969, the world record long jump has only been broken once, and it is the longest standing record in, I believe, all of sports that isn't for a season long. It's for one event in the Olympics.